Hey you guys, Bad Boy Dolls, BBD, bow, 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 back at you again. It is day 3 on the Advent Calendar. Yeah, and I am opening up number 115. Well, actually, I've had number 115 for quite some time. She's in a few other videos that you'll definitely see along the course of this month. But to get into today's video, I am going to be straightening her hair. So I've had this doll for a little bit of time. I haven't even recurled her hair or like restyled it yet because I knew I wanted to straighten her hair. As soon as I got her, the day I purchased her, that was the plan. So I held out, but here we go. Let's get into it. So today I'm going to be showing you the straightening process on the curly hair. I want to say specifically this hair because I feel like the other hair is different, but you know what? It does work on all of them. I use the same technique. I pretty much brush the hair, then I take the comb, I give it a nice comb out. Normally I would wet it, and then after I wet it, I go ahead and straighten it. But I think for her specifically, I don't believe I wet it. I think I just went into straightening it. Because for her hair specifically, I noticed that like, not only was it like ringlets, but it also had like a lot of like folds in it. That's kind of how they make the ringlets. So I wanted to just make sure I got all those out. So I just went ahead and straightened it without the water, which I mean is okay, but just make sure once again your curling iron is on that 300 degrees. And you know, you are taking your time. As you can see, I'm doing just like going up and down her hair, making sure each piece is straightened, each piece is nice and sleek, there's no bends, and then giving it that little fold that you would normally give the hair when you want it to be straight and sleek. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to repeat that process on the rest of the curls. It looks really straight. The one thing I will say I didn't do with this doll in this video that I have to show y'all in a video because I haven't yet is like curling those short pieces, you know, because sometimes it's a little bit harder to catch with the flat iron. I think for her I missed it and then I had to go back and do it again, but the second time when I did it, it came out really good. Look at how straight her hair is coming out. Oh my gosh, she's gonna look so good. So to be honest with y'all, I didn't want to straighten her hair because I didn't want her to look like Rapunzel. I'm probably gonna plug in Rapunzel somewhere in here, but then I said, you know what, I'm not gonna straighten it, I'm gonna curl it after I straighten it. So after I straighten her hair, I'm gonna go ahead and curl it. And you guys are gonna see a bit of the process about that. But also, I believe I also added the purple streaks in this video. So you're gonna get the full process. Exciting. I'm happy. Today is day 3 of my Advent calendar and I've been keeping up. I told myself I was gonna post every day and I have gotten all the way to day 3 and I'm very proud of myself. Tomorrow's day 4 and I cannot wait to get to that video as well. I think that right now I'm just straightening the side. You know, I definitely want to get back to the video, not too much to straight away, but I'm definitely just straightening her side the same way I did everything else. I think with her hair specifically, I use my comb a lot more than I use like my comb in the other dolls. So that's pretty interesting, but I mean, her hair is coming out straight. I'm really straightening it to curl it, so I really didn't have to make it as straight. But here we go. I was like, I knew it was gonna zip to the front. So here it is. Her hair's all straightened, and now I'm just trying to get her part down. Y'all seen me do this before with the iron, but today I'm showing you a different way that I don't really recommend. I just did this one because I could not find the iron. I looked everywhere, up and down, and just said, you know what? I gotta get it done. So this is how I would flatten out her part if I do not have the iron. So what I'm doing right now is pretty much, you know, making her hair look nice and flat, laying it how I would like it to lay, getting everything to go in the direction that I would like it to go, and then, you know, just laying her flat. I'm going to take my paper towel as I normally do. This time I wrapped it around her head a little bit more, and I have this little like American Girl headband, but I'm pretty sure if you have like a scrunchie or something, it should work as well. You just tie it around her head, bam, and then you just kind of I put it on low, you guys. The blow dryer is on low. You put it on low and you just leave it up there and do for about 30 seconds. And then you take it off and check it. Don't go too close. You know, you don't want to burn her hair. I go closer at the end, but I try and stay far away because, you know, like you don't want it to burn. And as you can see, bam, her hair is nice and flat. It's a little bit flatter when I use the iron, but it'll do for now because we still have to sew in the tracks now. I think that's the next step. Are they? Oh, they're in the box. Yes, yes, yes. So we have to sew on the tracks. So now we are just going to take the tracks and get started with that. I don't think I did a very good detailed job of showing the process in this video, because I know in the last video I did it a little bit more detailed where I got the clips. So I think in this one it's a little bit more of just like seeing where I sew them. Like I do one in the back normally that goes all the way around, and then I think that's the second one actually, because I normally do one a little bit lower, honestly. Yeah, but this is just a little bit more video of me really doing the process. Pretty much what I'm doing is hooking the hair through the cap, and after I hook it around once, I normally have a needle that is two-stranded, so it has a knot on the end. I loop that around and then I pull that through, and that's how I like kind of create my base. And then from there I just keep on stitching her hair as I go. So the stitch is the same thing. You're just sewing it through the track, through her hair. I mean, through the track, through the cap, and then bringing it back out of the cap, then wrapping the needle around, wrapping the thread around the needle. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, wait, let's explain this perfectly. You're going to take your needle, you're going to put it through the weft, through the cap, then you're going to put the knot around it. That's how you start it off to get your base. After you get your base, then you're going to go inside and stitch one more time. So you're going to go through the weft, through the cap, come out of the cap. You're going to take the thread, wrap it around the needle, and then repeat that process over and over. And that is pretty much how you will be sewing this. If I can get a better shot, I don't think I did get one in this one. I think in this one, the next shot for her is probably going to be me cutting her hair, because I know like it's a pretty hard process, you guys, and it's kind of hard for me to film and like explain at the same time. So I just be trying to, do it as I go, I guess. But wait, let me pan back into it. As you can see, I created my base here though, and here I am going through the needle, through the weft, through the cap, coming out of the cap, and wrapping that thread around the needle, and then going back through it. I do it a little fast because I am like a seamstress and I do hair, so like this is like easy for me, but I know like if you're a beginner, it's not as easy as it looks. But once again, that process is putting it through the weft, through the cap, out of the cap, then wrapping the thread around the needle, and repeating that process over and over until you get to the end. When I get to the end, I normally wrap it twice, and then I try and stitch it one more time. When I say stitch, I mean through that process, that I've been repeating over and over one more time. And then at the end, when you wrap it twice, and then you cut it. So you wrap it one time, and you wrap it a second time, and then you cut it. And I believe that is probably what I'm going to show in this last clip over here of me just like, there we go. Bam. And then also, to get to the next side, I think this is important. I'm pretty sure, I was going to show it. I should have. To get to the next side, I normally sew under the cap. You can also cut your cap. Here I am cutting her hair though. Let's get into that, because I always cut the hair a little bit longer than my AG doll's hair. I don't cut it as long as the hair because I don't want to cut the hair with the extension hair in it. Like, I feel like that defeats the purpose of the extension. I want it to be a little bit longer just so it shows. So I always try and do that whenever I add some extensions into their hair, as you can see. And I do an up and down motion with my scissors because it creates a natural looking cut versus a blunt cut, which is normally what you get if you just cut straight across. It's a really great technique if you cut hair. Just makes it look a lot better than your average. You see that? Then I normally go back, give it a nice little trim so that it looks a little bit more natural as well again. And then bam, she looks nice and good. She looks nice and good. I think I did a really good job on this purple hair into the blonde hair. It's a nice little calm mix. Knowing what the outfit looks like now, I kind of regret it. But I thought at the time for a rockers kind of look, it ate. It ate. It definitely ate. It definitely ate. So here I am just pretty much brushing it, getting a feel for it, you know. I mean combing it, I said brushing it. See? It looks really nice. I like the purple inside of it. I should have left it straightened. But here is where I don't want to say I went left, but I definitely had some trial and error. So the first time I curled it, I definitely curled it with my flat iron, as you can see that I'm doing right here right now. But there's another video of me where I'm gonna be curling it with another tool that I just think is a lot better for the curls that I've been trying to get from my American Girl dolls. So I'm excited for you to see that video because then you'll see the better tool. But if you only have a flat iron, this is a really great technique for making flat iron curls. And then also, I always use clippies when I do my curls just to get her hair to stay curled. I use what I like to call the clamp technique. So how you make your curls is you straighten it and you curl it around and then keep on clamping it. As that curl goes through, you clamp it each time, you know, and then you just keep on clamping it until you make a curl. It will have these little ridges in it, but the curl normally hides it. It just looks like kind of more of like a textured curl than a regular curl. So, but they're good beginner curls. As you learn to get better, you'll learn how to do it without clamping it, and then you'll be a pro. But these are just my little one-on-one DIY simple curls, I guess. So, yeah. There you go, simple curls. It works on human hair too, you guys, not just synthetic if you're looking to try this on your own hair. And as you can see, I'm just going around her hair, parting out little sections and repeating that process, curling this so that she just looks, you know, cute. I think I did a pretty good job on the curls. They look pretty okay on the bottom. I can't wait for y'all to see them when they all fall. Like, oh my gosh, it looks so good when they're down. One thing about this doll, I love her hair when it's like freshly curled. She looks so good. Sometimes I feel like I should leave it or maybe I should freeze it. I think if I freeze it, it'll help, you know, the curls stay a little bit longer. But I feel weird putting my doll in the freezer. I don't know. I just feel like that's a little weird. But here I am repeating that same process. As you can see, I'm doing my clamp technique for my curls just to create really nice curls in her hair. You can see. Sometimes if I feel like the curl isn't curly enough on the end, I'll go back and recurl the end. So you guys can do that if you feel like you need to. And then here I am just creating that little pin curl and bam. Repeating that process over and over all around her head until we get to the front area. I'm not sure if I have clips of it all, but I think so far I've had most of it. Doesn't she look good? I know she looks a mess right now, but let her cook, okay? Let her cook. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect time for me to plug in that you guys should definitely subscribe to my channel. I love new subscribers here. I definitely do. I've been engaging a lot inside of my previous videos because people have been commenting. I love the comments. I love the comments. Oh my god, I love the comments. So please comment, like, share, and subscribe to Bad Boy Dolls BBD. Please, I really love what I do. Oh, I'm about to take the girls down. But please do subscribe. I thought I should plug that in. And happy holidays, everyone. Stay tuned for my Advent calendar. Day 4 is tomorrow. But here I am, back into the video. I am taking down the curls that I did earlier. I left them for maybe about like 30 minutes or so. No, actually, I'm not being truthful. I left them for about 15 minutes because I remember after I did her hair, I was really excited and I took it down. And as you can see, the curls came out very nice, like very, very nice. Every time I curl her hair, it comes out very, very, very nice. So that's one thing I can definitely say about her hair. It's like it's been training to the curls very, very well, very well. And as you can see here, I'm just, you know, taking each one down. She had a lot. I pinned each and every one as I went up to her head, and I took those really small sections as you saw. So I was just, you know, adamant about making each curl look amazing. And I think in the end, let's see, final curl, final curl. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3. Oh, there was another one. 2, 1. Ah, beautiful. Isn't she so pretty? So precious. Oh my gosh. I finally took her out of that chair. So here she is with all of her curls. One thing I always do with my dolls as soon as I like finish like curling it is I try and flatten this front part down just so that it lays properly. So I take a little clippy, put it to the side just so that the hair will, you know, kind of fall back properly when I want it to. And then bam, her hair looks great. Her hair looks great. The next side as well. Bam, her hair looks great. Yeah. Oh my gosh, isn't she so adorable? Oh my god, see you later. Wait, are we leaving already? We are. No. Bye. Wait, we're gonna be right back. Give us a. We couldn't leave without showing you her outside. So this is like the final view of pretty much her, you know, outside in her glory. I think her hair looks really nice. Like the curls came out really good in the end. I kept working into them and eventually they just really took, and I think she looks really, really great now. I like the purple. Hopefully I keep it in. Hopefully I keep the color in all of them. But they look really good. Don't her eyes kind of look blue in the light? It's so pretty. She really does give Barbie. I don't know, you guys. I'm a little torn. I like the other girls, but she does give Barbie. So I guess we'll have to see who wins this Barbie competition. It might be... Okay, bye!